everybody, it's Diana with Stamping with Di. Welcome to my YouTube channel and this week's Teach Me Tuesdays, episode 230. And I'm going to be showing you the new paper pumpkin for July, and it looks gorgeous. It really does. I'm hoping they'll have refills for this kit. I've had a few of you ask about the paper pumpkin, and you need to be a current subscriber. You can always suspend your account. We always know a sneak peek of what's coming. We don't know the full thing, but you do need to be a current subscriber in order to get paper pumpkins and refill kits. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. My name is Diana, and I'm in Stampin'. Oh my gosh, I've got so many things going on. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm in Santan Valley, Arizona. I have Stampin' Up! On my mind, I guess. So I was talking about the paper pumpkin. So I've had a few of you ask because you've seen some of the sneak peeks of this kit, and you're like, I want to get this one. But you need to be a subscriber in order to get the kits, and you need to be in order to get the refills, because if they have more of these available, they will offer them a little bit. I'm not sure the actual date they will offer them, but if you're not a current subscriber, you can't get the refill, right? And I only get one. I used to get multiples, and then people would contact me, go, oh, did you get one? And then I could sell it. But we have to wait a month before we can sell them. And some of them are what am I trying to say? Like seasonal or whatever. So like by the time I could sell it, maybe that was past. So I stopped getting multiple ones. I only get one if I really, really like it and there are refills. I'll buy a refill because I really don't need multiples of the stamp sets and all that good stuff. So I only get one now. But like I said, if you are we know a sneak peek, like we kind of knew it was going to be flowers, so then you can kind of go, okay, I'm not interested or whatever, and then you can suspend your subscription, and then it will start up again the next month. I usually don't suspend them unless I really am not interested. Even if I go, oh, I'm not sure. But like, was it last month that was the fruit? I knew as soon as I seen that sneak peek, I was not going to be interested in that. And I've seen samples of it, and that I was just like, eh. I mean, I have no filter at all. I tell you exactly what I feel, and I did not care for the fruit one. But I totally knew, okay, I love flowers, even though I have like 100 stamp sets with flowers on them. I love floral, I love watercolory things, so I knew I liked that. So you want to make sure that you subscribe as a paper pumpkin person. You can do 1 month, and I have the codes because people were asking me. So I have like my little like cheat sheet here, right? So the prices have changed so I just keep updating the price. But you can do like a 1 month subscription, and then because by doing it that way, like you have an item number. Can you see that? Like you can see the item number. I have to do the opposite. Oh my gosh. So if you have the item number, you can get 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, or 12 months. And by doing it that way, instead of going to my paper pumpkin website or whatever, where you just subscribe, you could totally do it that way. But if you do it with the item code in an order, then that is going towards that order. So right now with the bonus points, if you do like a 3 month subscription for paper pumpkin, you're going to order that's $70 or something like that. For the 3 months, you will get your $5 bonus coupon to redeem in August, and you know, you're good to go, and you can keep adding to that order. If you do 6 months, that's around 125. I'm just like, don't hold me to the total amount, because I'm like, could be off. But not only would you get your bonus buys, but if you put that in an order tomorrow, the 20, or what day is this? This is the 23rd. If you do it on the 23rd, then free shipping, because there's free shipping on the 23rd. So just, you know, keep that in mind. I know that's a lot of blah 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 blah, and you didn't come to hear me blabby. But I just wanted to reach out to you, because I've had a few people contact me, and hopefully that just kind of answers all the questions. I am on the live in the chat room with you during the video premiere. So if you have any questions, just head on over there, so I can answer you. If you're watching the replay, then just leave a comment below. YouTube will let me know, and then I can reach out to you. Okay, that was a lot of blabbing. And I want to get to this really cute paper pumpkin. I have not done it at all. I just took the cellophane off, basically, and we're just going to have fun. So close your eyes for a second here, and I'm going to get my camera adjusted. So yes, don't forget, free shipping today only, and you have to order $75 before tax and shipping. So don't miss that. Okay. Alrighty, let's see what we got in this beautiful, beautiful kit. So we have some bling, we have some dimensionals, and let's see. Oh, they're like long dimensionals, or long glue dots, tissue tape. All right, bling and dimensionals. All right, and this just shows you the stamp set that's in there. We have some beautiful envelopes. Look at these envelopes. So 3 cards in that pattern, and 3. Oh, so we're doing 9 cards. And let's get to this. Now, did this have a spot? Where did I put my box? Yes, here it is. All right. So we got a gray granite spot. So you know me, I'm going to get my gray granite mama pad. And we'll see if we have to re-ink her or not. All right. And then the beautiful stamp set. And you can see what it is right here. So this is just so that you can keep track of the set in a case. So you supply your own stamp case. But this just helps you, know how you're going to put it. So you've got all the pieces. All right, so let's see here. So we're going to do one of each. And then I'm going to decide if I'm going to do an alternative, because I have this frame, and I'm hoping I can maybe put one of these in a frame. All right, so I'm just going to pull one of each out. And we have this one. I love how it's kind of like foggy looking, All right, then we have these really pretty little tags. So let's just assume we want one each of these tags. And I try not to look at, Stampin' Up! Will put out a video, an unboxing video. Other people, do videos. And I try not to look at them, because I kind of want it to be like, oh, I'm learning, I just kind of learn on my own. All right, so then here's the other one with these really pretty daisies. And I love this with that splatter. You know me, I love a splatter. And look how fun it is with the back. So the back of the paper is nice too, or the back of the card. So you could totally cut this in half, trim this down, and then you could put it on that if you wanted to, do that as well. All right, and then look at these gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous flowers. They remind me of pressed flowers. Did you ever do that in school? So I'm just going to carefully pop these out. And I'm assuming they go with that. But I remember pressing flowers in a book, and then you would use them, you know, later. And that's what these kind of remind me of. But look how beautiful they are. Oh my gosh. So speaking of paper pumpkin, we are also lately, they're doing like an add-on. And so I don't know if there was a little advertisement in here or not. My box was all like busted up. It was all kind of mangled. So I don't remember seeing an advertisement in there but they're doing an add-on. So you buy the add-on and then it's good for 3 months. And then it goes with the, you know, the months, you know, like boom, boom, boom. So that's something that's new. It's usually a little die. And I don't always get them. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I don't. Okay, so let's see here what we're going to do with this card. So this was, I'm lucky to have you in my life. Okay. Now, if you are new, if you've never had paper pumpkin before, when you get your kit the first time, you get a block. But since I've been a paper pumpkin subscriber since the beginning of time, I already got my block, right, in my first kit. And then I just use my regular Stampin' Up! Ones. Alright, the blocks that come with the kits are a little bit different. They're like, they are like flat-backed. They don't have these pretty, like where you can kind of put your finger in them. So they're a little bit different. Alright, and then, what did I say that one was? Oh my gosh, Diana. Alright, I'm so lucky to have you in my life. And then I'm like, I can't even find it. Alright, I'm so lucky to have you in my life. So we actually got a little bit of rain yesterday. Not enough to do much, because we really need a lot. Alright, so let me get my gray granite, and I'm going to just try it on some scrap to see if, I'll try it on here. This is just some scrap, to see if I have to re-ink my pad. Looks good. Looks good to me. Alright. So I want the one. So these are kind of cool because they are, they're cut for the words. So it looks like you have fussy cutted them out. So it's pretty cool. Alright, so let's see. We need to find the one that goes with that. I think I just need to flip it back. Oh, here it is. Okay. So they're kind of like cut every which way, like a puzzle almost, right? So they can get quite a few on a piece of paper. So I'm so lucky to have you in my life. I love the font because it is printing and writing together. Alrighty. And then I'm just going to do all my stamping. The other one says, let's celebrate you. Okay. And I'll use the little skinny block for this one. Alright, that's got to be this one here. So let's celebrate you. And this paper takes a little bit time to dry because it's not our cardstock. It's a different kind of coated paper. So I need to stand up for this one. So it takes a little bit of time for it to dry. So that's why I like to get it stamped, and then I can do other stuff, so I'm not touching it, you know, and getting my hands all over it. All right, then we have, what is the next one? Friends Like You. Okay. So Friends Like You Make Life Beautiful. And what's cool is we're only doing 3 cards, but they have given you a shape so that you could change it. Like if you decided, oh, I don't want to do that one, I want to do one of the other greetings, they give you a shape for that greeting as well. Alright. Okay. Friends Like You Make Life Beautiful. I'm going to stamp it on here just to get a little, because remember these are new, so it takes just a little. You can use Versamark or ink them up a few times just to kind of make them want to hang on to that ink. They've got a little bit of a coating on them when you first get them. Alright, let's see here very quickly if I'm going to stamp that flower anywhere before I put my pad away. And I don't see that flower being stamped anywhere, so I think it's just where they give you this extra stamp basically. Like, look how cute it is. Look how fun that would be to color. So you could do a whole other card. Alright, so I don't need this pad anymore. Alright. So I want this pink card. So we want the pink card. And it's such a shame that this beautiful paper here, you're not going to see it. So this would be a fun one to cut, right? Cut in half. Alright. So that you can see that. So we have this. Then we have this beautiful flower. And okay. So they've already splattered for me. I love that. All right, so we're going to take, oh, so they're using these strips. So let's see, I'm peeled that off. Then I'm going to lay, they're just using one. Okay, then I'm going to lay this on here like that. Rub and peel. And then you've got your strip off. Alright, that's kind of cool. It's almost like they gave us, they gave you seal instead of glue dots. Usually you get like little glue dots as well as dimensionals, so that's kind of cool. In fact, I prefer these over the little tiny glue dots they usually give, because usually I don't use those. Alright, so we're going to put our little pink, I think this is mango, that little guy right there. Alright, and then we're going to put some of the dimensionals. So we did get some dimensionals, we got some baby ones. And they're going to go on the flower. And down here. Okay. And then that's going to go right over top. You know, they didn't put any on here. So I'm just going to do this one like it says, and then I will decide. Because personally, I think I would want some on that, and I would just trim the edges to get that, but we're just going to do this one like it says. Alright, so we're going to put this right over top. Like that. Okay. And then we have our I'm lucky to have you in my life. So that's the greeting for this one. We also have a really cute little hello. Did you see that? A real cute hello as well. And then even this kind of a line. So they've used a lot of that. So they really used up all their space, which is really, really nice. Okay, so we're going to put, so they have put a dimensional here to hold that. And personally, I would also put one here, to be honest, so that this greeting doesn't sag. All right, and then we're gonna go, I'm lucky. So there's that. And then we have our bling. So we have our bling, which is 1, 2, to be honest, I can't even see the third one. So I'm just going to plop it on there wherever I want to. All right. And these are just some sequins, adhesive backed sequins. 1, 2, let's stick it here. So there's the first one, but look how pretty that is. Oh my gosh, look at all the definition. And then here's the envelope that goes with that one. Oh my gosh, I love that. And if it does fit in this frame, let me see. If it does fit in this frame, I might have to do a little, well, it should, right? Because it has that thing. I'm going to have to order some more of these. Now, I got these off of Amazon because I might want to do one of each and hang them. Wouldn't that look like really nice with like a three of them together? But I got those off of Amazon, and you can find them if you go to my blog over here. On the very top, it'll say my favorite things. If you go to that, open that up, it will you'll be able to see those. Because I think I need to get more of those because I think that's going to look cute, but we will do one and see. All right, so let's see here. So now I want this one. So these look like they're all kind of put together very similarly. So again, we have this really kind of fun tape. So again, just peel that off and it exposes that tape on there. And rub and peel. All right. So this is going to go on here like that. And then again, we're going to put our dimensionals on our flowers. Okay. And then this just goes over here. I'm just trying to look at where it falls on the card. That looks good. But look how it's just got this such fun dimension to it. All right, now this one says celebrate. And again, they only put that one dimensional, and I'm going to again put 2. Just because I want that to have stability there. All right, let's celebrate you. So fun. And then we've got our 3 blings again, and I'm just going to plop them around wherever I want. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so here's the second card. So pretty. And then the envelope that goes with that one. is the matching envelope, obviously. And look, they even have that on the inside. So if you like to cut your envelopes apart, you have the whole back side of the envelope with that patterned paper. So have at it. You're going to have fun with that. All right. And then the last card, before I do an alternative. All right. This time it's the green. Let me fold this one this time. I don't know if we have designer series paper that looks like this or not. We might, because a lot of times we will, you know, the paper pumpkins coordinate with things that we have in the catalog as well as online, so it makes it even more valuable and makes it go further. So we might have some of that paper somewhere. All right, so again, I'm just going to peel that. And then this one goes down here like that. I can't decide which flowers I like the best because they're all so cute. All right, so 1, 2. So you want to make sure, if you are not a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, at least go in there and I'll put the codes down below, and at least sign up for 1 month, and that way, if we have refills for this kit, and when they become available, you can grab the refill. Now, if it's a refill, it usually doesn't have the stamp set, but personally, you can probably find something that would work if you can't get the stamp set. It's the little flower bits that are so amazing. All right, so this goes like this, I think. There we go. And then the little greeting for this one is the beautiful one. All right, so friends like you. And let me get my dimensional. So this dimensional, I'm going to kind of put it like that. Because it'd be pretty tight if I put it in there. Then I'll just make sure my greeting covers it. All right, and then our little blings. Oh my gosh, these are so fun. And like I said, I'm going to have to get more of these frames if it works, because these are just too... Or maybe you could find a frame that would have like 3 holes, you know, like one single frame. All right, so let's just see if the frame will even work. It might not even work, and I'm just talking out of my bum. All right, so here is 1 and 2 and 3. Oh my gosh, gorgeous. All right, so let's get to this frame. Okay, let's see here. Which one do I do? Okay, so let's get our frame open and see if this is going to work. Because in my head, I'm thinking that the flower will be in the frame, but the pop-out piece, I'm going to put on the glass. So by doing that, I mean, let's just see. All right. Because when you do that, and I've done that a lot, where I will put if I'm going to do some dimensional stuff, I'll put it on the outside of the glass, I'll put something inside the glass, and then I'll put something on the outside of the glass. So you have to kind of be careful when you do that, because, you know, things will get dusty, things can get bent. So if you do that, I'm just wiping my nose because of my crazy allergies. If you do that, you want to have a lot of dimensionals, you know, really holding that piece on the front. Okay, so this is, I believe, a 4x6, isn't it? Let me see here. Yeah, 4x6. So let's just grab pink one. And before I take it out, I'm just going to use this, whatchamacallit. Because see, that would totally work in there because this mat would hold it apart. Alright, so I'm going to go and I'll trim this really quick. So I cut it a little bit smaller than a 4. Okay, and I'm not going to glue it in here. I'm just going to lay it in here. And let's see what it looks like when I lay it in here. Because look how pretty that looks. Alright, and then, so before I do anything, I want to just see. So here's our glass. I'm going to put my glass back in there. How dirty is my glass? Usually these glass things need to be washed pretty good before you put anything in there. Alright, so let's pretend this is in there. Alright, now we want this. So I'm going to carefully pop this out of here. Okay. And then I'm just like, if I laid that on there, because see, this little mat has a little bit of dimension to it. So I think I totally could put that on in here and have it be behind the glass. So I didn't have to put this on the glass so that it's not getting dirty. And I don't know if I want, I don't think I want the greeting, right? Where's my little thingies here? Like, do I want to have this or do I save these? Because this looks kind of cute. Even if you're just using it as decoration. Now, nothing is glued, right? I'm just like dry fitting it. So, even if you just had that back there, just trying to see here, and then put this, or, I kind of think I don't want that there. I think I just want to put this right on the card. I'm going to move this up a little bit so I have quite a few of my splatters. Okay, now remember I was saying that I think that this needed some more dimensionals. So now I'm going to put more dimensionals than it called for, because this is going to go behind that glass, and I want it to kind of keep it away from the glass. Like, I want this to use this to keep it away. No. Now, I haven't done this, so I could be like totally messing this up. Alright, now I'm going to cut a real skinny piece of this. And you've seen me do this before. I just used the side of the dimensional. And we're going to put that right on there. And that's going to support these tiny little strips. Okay, so let's do another one. Now we have strips of adhesive strips, that's what they're called, which you could totally use. They're a little higher up, so if I were to use those, I would want to make sure that I use those adhesive strips on the whole piece. So whenever I do this little thing here, I always make sure I do it from the same places I got the dimensional from. That way they're the same height. Because you don't want them being a different height, because then it would be crooked. Alright, and then I can just trim that. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. We've had a lot of wind, more than rain, and it is just kicking everything up. So, and I never had allergies before I moved to Arizona. Remember, a lot of people moved to Arizona years ago because, you know, because they had asthma or whatever, and then, you know, they didn't have that issue while they were in Arizona. But so many people now have moved from, you know, other states or whatever. And a lot of times, I'm just going to save that, a lot of times, now they have brought those plants that cause the trouble with them. So allergies are, people still get allergies here now. All right, so let's see here. I'm going to put that back there. And then I'm just going to peel all my dimensional stuff. And we're just going to lay that right on here. Now this way, because I'm not putting it on the glass, if my glass needs to be cleaned, I can. Oh, my nose, people. So I'm sorry this is taking a little bit longer, but I want to do this right, since I've only got one more, right, of this purple. So if I mess it up, and it's so delicate, I don't want to wreck it. Okay. Come on, baby. There we go. All right. So I like that. The card is fully covered by that mat. So the mat came with the frame, and a lot of times I don't use the mats that come with the frame, because usually I need the whole space, but this is perfect, right? That totally fits in there perfectly. All right, and now let's put our flower over it. Trying to be straight. Because now we got that mat there. Look how cool it is. And I think I'm even still going to put, because this should hold it off the glass. And I'm going to even put some of my little bling blings. So I've got some little blings in there too. So if this works, I'm immediately going off this video and ordering more frames. Okay, so let me bring the frame over. And I had that down there. But look how pretty that looks. Oh my gosh, I love how it kind of goes over that mat a little bit. Okay, so that goes there. I'm going to put this on here, and I'm just going to, before I flip the little doohickeys, I just want to see what it looks like. But look how cool that looks. You can see the dimension in there. Oh my gosh, I have to get more of these frames. I'm going to do 2 more. But I'm also going to look, as I'm looking for frames, so I'm just going to bend that loosely, because I don't want to crush it. I want it to stay straight. Okay. Look how cool that looks. Isn't that so neat? I love it. So I need to get more of these frames. But I'm going to also look, while I'm looking for this frame, and see if I can't find, because this was 4x6, right? If I can find a frame that has 3 4x6s, and then I can put them all in together. Do you think that would be cool? You know, to have all like 3 in one frame. This way, if I do it this way, now these do hang, so I can hang them. But I just think that would look, so let's pretend that this is, you know, in a frame without the writing and that other little thing. But don't you think that would look so amazing in a frame? Oh my gosh, and that, get that light thing that's reflecting away. But anyways, so let me know what you think. I'll move it over here. Maybe that reflection won't show on it. But oh my gosh, this is so gorgeous. I cannot wait. I hope they have refills for this. All right, so let me say, see you later, alligator. What do you think? Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Oh my gosh. I just love it. Oh my gosh. It makes me want to cry. Okay, not that bad. But I love it. So I'm off to Amazon to see if I can find a frame, or maybe I'll have to go to TJ Maxx or something. But anyways, I just love how this looks out. I do love it with that shabby frame. I have these frames all over the house, and maybe I even have a couple in another room. I can just take whatever was in that frame out. But so thanks for sticking around till the end. So this is the frame that I did on the video, and I just love how that turned out. But I looked on Amazon, but I really couldn't find what I had in mind. And I'm going to move my thing a little bit. What I had in mind. So Jeff ran me over to not Home Depot, over to Hobby Lobby, because for some reason my car wouldn't start, so our mechanic's coming to look at tomorrow. I think it's the alternator. But so he ran me over to Hobby Lobby, and I found the perfect frame. So check this out. So look how amazing this looks. Isn't that gorgeous? Now the reflection is kind of probably bad with the reflection, but yeah, you can pretty much see, but you can tell, like if you look really close, you can see little black speckles, and that's because when I did the other frame, it was a white shabby frame. So it was fine, you know, the way it was, because it had that white shabby, and oh, this is going to look good in my studio. But when I got the big frame at Hobby Lobby, it is a black frame. So I wanted to have some black in there somewhere. So what I did was I took my basic black dark Stampin' blends, and I splattered onto this so that it had also some little black splatteries. And they're just subtle, you know, there's not a whole lot of them. I didn't want to go overboard. But I just wanted to have a couple little black splatters in there so that they will kind of pull in the black frame color into the flowers. But I do love how that turned out. Oh my gosh. It just looks so expensive. And like I said, the frame I just got Hobby Lobby, it was not expensive, and it worked out perfectly. It even has like two mats, right? Like it's got kind of like a 2 mat, so it just makes it look really, really fun. So I cannot wait to figure out where to hang that in the house. If I'll hang it in the studio, a lot of my walls are covered in the studio, or if I'll put it in the house. I'm not sure. I can't wait to show Jeff, since he took me over to the Hobby Lobby in 115 degrees. All right, so I'm going to stop blabbing. Like I said, thanks for sticking around to the end so you can see that. I will see you Friday for my Dies Shorts, and that will be at 3 o'clock, Arizona time, same channel. Thanks so much, and I'll see you later. Bye for now.